Hello everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. Before I start, I just want to say thanks to SquareSpace for sponsoring this video. First sponsor that we've actually worked with, because A, I've used SquareSpace for like 3 years, and B, their product is freaking beautiful. If you guys want to get on board with SquareSpace, there is a discount code link down below, or you can go to squarespace.com/furrylittlepeach. Enjoy the vlog and I'll talk to you soon. We are going to Vegas. What the hell?
This is the transfer car. This is a total welcome to Vegas moment.
I love the color.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Pretty. Creepy. Here I am. So getting in that later. So showering later. So peeing later. Ooh. It's really big. I am just gonna have a bath. There are going to be 14,000 people in this venue. How insane is it? It's a single art! See the salad time, guys? Cupcake ATM. I'm going to get a cupcake. Oh my god! The trolley's so cool. Oh, it smells good. Recommend for the scent alone.
Are you doing a vlog?
Maybe, I haven't decided yet. Should I or should I not?
Yeah, should.
What's a fountain show?
Look, they're buzzing,
False alarm, guys. Oh! Whoa! I'm actually gonna miss the fake sky when we go back to Sydney. Let me have a look. You should watch the live stream of the updates. You might like some of the updates on Lightroom and stuff. You should check it out. I still have to do this flyer. Holy crap. I've been putting it off. I just really have to get it done. I was really writing notes down for like Illustrator and Photoshop and stuff that I used and stuff, but it was actually really cool. And I got like major FOMO, Adobe XD and stuff, which is like a experience design application. It would make it like 100 times faster. Thank you for having me. I didn't film as much as I'd like to when I was in Vegas. Go and see Matt and Joe's vlog because he was one of the other insiders at Adobe MAX this year and we get along really well. And I make a few cameos in his vlog. I watched it like 3 times. I freaking love it. I think after coming back from Vegas, I had withdrawal, so definitely check it out. Really couldn't include that much footage in this vlog because it's already jam-packed with stuff, including my book release. So, let's continue. That was such a good meeting. So, I went in to deliver the paintings and to also talk about my next book idea for next year. They seem so excited about it, at least my editor does. That's been on my incubator for a while. They also surprised me with this is the stuff that's going to be in bookstores, and I am on the cover of my publisher's calendar, which they send out to all of the bookstores. This is going to be hung in bookstores as like a little installation, and this is the countertop book thing. My books are going to sit inside like this. Oh wow, it looks so cool. I'm just so excited. I'm getting a lot of good feedback from like my publishers seem really stoked on it, and obviously that's not like a telltale sign that it's a good thing, but they believe in me and Everyone around me believes in me. I don't even care if it sells a lot, but I just hope the people that do buy it love it and can see how much work I've put into it and how proud I am of it, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm so happy. Now I need to get onto some concepts that I'm sending off tonight for my window painting job, and then get back onto doing stuff for the launch, including a window decal, which I want to get done tonight too. We shall see. We shall see. Can I get a cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Wait, I got this.
No, that's right.
No, I got it.
You're gonna get all the stuff tonight. You already want iced coffee?
No, no. Oh my god. How are we doing this?
Ready? It was $10 for all this.
I'm coming here for breakfast. This is so weird. Is this snacks? Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. This place is so strange. Oh, let's get some new pants. We should get one. Like 12 packs of Portuguese tarts, and not to mention giant pumpkin pies.
Do you want a big wheel of free?
Yeah. I want this. Can we get this? I could use that, you know? Seriously. Probiotic, we need it for our guts. American cheese.
Hey Gab, it's Chris, Luffy, how's it going? Are our frames ready? The one Sha'an had? Yeah, that's fine.
Yay. So warm and nice. Kind of not as dark as I thought, but it doesn't matter. There's more. Yay.
Okay, welcome to the Furry Little Peach unboxing, which I would call an unbagging because it's more of it's an unsacking. Unsacking with Sha'an.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, it's like, okay Sha'an, your turn now.
No, you did.
Pass the parcel. Are you serious?
What? Why?
Okay.
I hope there's another bag.
Oh my god, what is that? Okay, we're not even there yet. Alright. Wait a sec. What? What?
Happy birthday!
Sha'an, they're so expensive! What are you doing?
What?
What?
Did you know what it was?
Not at all.
Yay.
How can I relax tonight?
You don't have to.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay,
you
so
should...
for all you people out here watching, this is an OP1. And they're so cool. Like, I've never played with one. I've just seen videos and seen things online, and I've always just been like, wow, that's so cool. It's like, it's a little keyboard, and you can make music and mixes and weird things on it. You can like pull samples from the radio, and you can do all this stuff, and you don't need to be connected to a computer at all. First times that I've never had like an inkling at all.
Yes.
Like, I had no...
Yeah, I was really worried because I knew the package was coming today, and I wasn't going to be here all day.
Oh, thank you so much. Happy birthday to me.
You love me for my money. Good morning, everyone.
Wait up, we've got all the beeping happening. And the radio, everything's starting up.
Today is the day to come out and play. Today is the day of my book launch. We've got a bunch of stuff in the back seat, in the boot as well. I don't know what to say. I'm just too nervous.
What's happening, Sha'an?
I'm freaking out. We have a lot to do today, setting up, making sure everything's ready for tonight, preparing all the food and drink, blah blah blah. Chris is meeting us at the venue. Hopefully some of you came to my launch. If you did, let me know below so I can be like, thanks pal. Anyway, enjoy the day. It's gonna be freaking exciting. I'm sorry if I don't film enough. Rocket might film something for me. Right, honey?
Yep.
Okay, bye. This is what the beautiful gallery looks like before.
Look at this space.
Thank you for doing this for me. I would screw it up for sure. Yay! So next time I need to apply a phone cover, can you do it?
Can you tell me what's going on right now?
I'm trying to hang stuff up. The little problem with the hanging.
Well, that's life. Things arise. We'll fix it.
We'll see.
All the treats for the adults.
You're going to see pretty much the only reason that Sha'an actually got this place. Probably. Oh God.
I hate my life. Why don't I have a dog?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he smells so nice.
So cute.
Rocket,
Yes, Sha'an?
we need to get a dog.
I know, Sha'an.
Oh my God, Rocket, please. Can we have a dog, please?
So sweet.
Oh my God.
They're so
They're the same, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. So cool. What? That's like the same spread, but it's so sick.
Look at these. Revised
Wow.
structure.
So cool. I love it. You should definitely include this stuff in the show. I mean, like, I'm amazed by it, and I'm sure other people will be like, this is so sick, seeing the first form and then seeing how it is now in an awesome print. So check this out, people. This is like Sha'an's, like her first draft. Gout used to be called Juniper. Oh, it's so sick. There's me. Put all of her roughs on the wall and you get to see the progress. It's gonna be so cool, but we need to get more hooks. Where are we? What's the progress?
We're setting up, we're almost done-ish, but then we have to do all the food.
I know, there's still heaps. Don't say we're almost done. There's so
No, but the
much.
hanging's done and stuff.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, go in the front of the thing.
Oh yeah, the stars. Check out what we put on the window. Well, I didn't do any of it, but it looks awesome. Look at all the stars. So we're almost done now. We've just put up all of this stuff. This stuff is all progress, this room, which is so cool. A nice little stand with lollies, colouring in section for all the kids to draw with their cute crayons. How good is that? A little wax frame. So good. This is such a good space and such a good setup. I'm so proud of it. So Sha'an has now begun the fairy bread saga. What's up, Sha'ani girl? How you feeling? Are you feeling nervous?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm scared.
Resi!
I'm gonna die.
So now is when all the nerves are kicking in. Sha'an's, you know, freaking out because it's like 5 minutes to. It's all happening now. Look at this. What is this?
Space fairy.
Sha'an, explain, please explain.
So Nathan made us space fairy floss.
It's got little dots in it. It's got so many dots, it's so cute.
What is happening with this camera? So, here we have some very exclusive flip phone.
I'm not sure.
Invent, what do you call this? Cotton candy? Fairy
Yeah,
Plus?
cotton candy, Fairy Plus.
And it's great, let me tell you that.
Go for it, James. Let's see your response. You can do a food review.
Oh, it's good.
Why do we never get served this in the theatre?
Whoa! Are you reading it? Do you like it? Yeah? Oh, Sha'an. That right there is the last book. Almost over. Pretty much everyone's gone, and it's just you and me and a few other people, and I'm very proud of you. You did amazingly. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to you at all tonight. I love you.
Love you. Thank you for helping me set up. No one ate the Draplins.
How is everything?
It's really good.
How was your night?
How good is this? Furry little genius.
That's Georgia.
Oh, that's so good.
Georgia here. Yeah, so cute.
How dark the background is.
Yes, so good. Big Jess's, the lettering.
Yeah,
Look at this. This is Tim's.
yeah.
If I could make my own planet, it would look like this. It's Mars.
So into Mars.
That one's really cool too.
Done. All empty.
SquareSpace being our very first sponsor. We've had offers from people wanting to sponsor before, but I've never felt like it was really right. But SquareSpace, on the other hand, is a product that I use all the time. My website is there, and when I say my website, I mean my online store, my journal, my portfolio. It's all on Squarespace. It's super, super easy to use. I think Chris actually put me onto Squarespace 3 years ago, and then now I recommend it to everyone because it's not only easy to use, but it's freaking beautiful. The back end in terms of how you use the product, like not even what your audience will see, how you use it is so gorgeous. The icons are so good. Now I recommend it to everyone. Rocket was using another platform beforehand, which was really, really difficult and really clunky as well. But I recommended he use this because he was just taking so long to do updates, and his website's gorgeous. I recommend Squarespace to everyone I know, and so I thought that this would be a perfect first sponsor because it was completely genuine, and I would definitely recommend it to you guys. They've given me a discount code, so click the link below, or you can go to squarespace.com/furrylittlepeach. Thank you, Squarespace. I really appreciate it. It really helps also to have sponsors because that means that I can actually prioritize making these vlogs. If you guys want to ask a question for the end of another vlog, #AnswerMePeach is what I look up on Twitter whenever I do these Q&As. Are there any places in the Northern Hemisphere, US, where I can purchase Zoom since I missed out on pre-orders? There aren't any that I know of at the moment. I think my publisher is focusing mainly on Australian stores. I know there's some in New Zealand as well. However, you are able to get them online on Aussie retailers, but the shipping is still really expensive. For some reason, it's just super expensive to send books. You can maybe ask your local bookstore if they can order it in because they do have that option. But other than that, you either have to kind of deal with the costs or wait until I find like a random book that I can put online. Or wait until it's maybe, hopefully, successful and is in American bookstores. So I'm really sorry if that's disappointing. I just don't know where to get it globally. I'll ask my publisher and let you know if it changes. Who are your favorite artists to follow on Instagram? Okay, I've got like a bajillion. Let's put them on the screen now. Did you study fine arts? Do you think it's necessary in order to begin an art career? Can you explain the art industry you're in another video? Okay. Did I study fine arts? I studied visual art and design, and I majored in graphic design in print, and then I went into digital. My degree was kind of really basic art and design. Like they taught you everything you need to know to get started, I guess. Having said that, I don't think you need a degree to be an artist. I think the most valuable thing in terms of going into an institutional setting to learn that kind of stuff is resources and networking. Networking being meeting people along the way that later in life may help you. So say you need something like, if you get kicked out of your studio, does anyone know if any studios are going for rent? They may be able to help you. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the institutional setting being a great resource, Some practices in art require a lot of space, first of all, so the studio would be great for that they have at art colleges, and also things like the kilns, the like clay, things that you wouldn't necessarily have at home. That's what I would say is necessary. On top of that, art and design history for me was one of my favorite subjects. At the time, I didn't really like writing essays, but it really helped my writing skills and critical thinking skills. I really love now, having studied the history and theory of art, the art world and the design world. Those kinds of things that you may not be able to know where to look for or where to find, that's what I think art school is valuable for, but it's definitely not necessary. Most skills that I use in my business and my practice, I taught myself or I learned online. Obviously, I was taught some basic stuff at uni that I do use, but for the majority of it was a lot of self-education and self-motivated learning. If you're passionate, you work really hard and you go to shows and you meet people, I think that's good enough. What's your advice for someone trying to find their life purpose? How did you find yours? That is a really intense question. And I don't even know if I'm qualified to tell you how to do that, because I was really lucky in that from a young age I knew where I wanted to go and what industry I wanted to be in. Before I can even remember, I loved drawing, everything like that, and I always said I wanted to be an artist. I've always been interested in art. I'm still very interested in design, so I would go back into that industry, but I was lucky early on that I was interested in what would turn out to be my career path. Whatever brings you joy, you should aim to be able to do it as much as possible. Think about what you like and think about how that can then translate into something that you can make a lifelong journey and purpose. I'm sorry if that was a weird answer. How do you stay organized with all your projects and deadlines? I write to-do lists. I go crazy with the lists. I've got a chalkboard with lists. I've got a big journal that I take to Chris's and my weekly meetings. I also have like a daily planner that I use to write daily to-do lists, scraps of paper that have to-do lists, anything that I can get everything that I'm thinking in my head into a checklist, I would do that, because it just makes me feel more calm and less stressed, and it also helps me create a hierarchy of what's most important to what's least important, and what is bite-sized and what will take longer, and where I can fit that into my schedule. Is there any possibility of Zoom merch? Any new kin pins or other shop items on the way for the holidays? I wanted to do stickers, but is it too late to do that now? I don't know. I really want to do Zoom stickers. I want to do other stickers. I want to make more kin pins. It's just a matter of when I have time, and I really don't think I'll be able to do it before the holidays. I'm so sorry. I'm always really nervous about releasing things near the holidays too, because shipping then takes a really long time, and I don't want people to be mad at me for extended shipping time. So I'm just going to say no. I got nothing planned for the holidays, but I will have lots planned for next year, so stay excited and remind me too, because it's sometimes I just get lost in my projects. How/where did you find motivation when you're in an art rut? I think I've mentioned this before, but just after finishing the final artwork for Zoom, I was in a massive creative block. I was just burnt out. I had post-show blues, and I hadn't had any feedback from the book because it wasn't going to be released for another 10 months or something. So I don't know, I just felt really shitty. I couldn't make anything. I wanted to so badly make things. I sat down, but I just didn't have anything to draw. And I think when you're in that kind of state, the best thing to do is remove yourself from the studio and kind of absorb inspiration, whether that be reminding yourself that there's other things outside of your work, going to galleries and seeing other people be passionate about what they do. Also perceive this question as being when you're in an art rut, in that you don't know what to do, but you still have the means to draw. And if you don't know what to draw, you can always use like a word generator. You can play Mr. Squiggle, which is something I reckon I do sometimes, where someone draws a squiggle and then you make something out of it. This is crooked, I'm really sorry. Noticed till now, oh well. Draw with friends. You could do some life drawing, which is that way you don't have to think about what you're drawing, you just have to draw what you see. You could set up a still life, or you could go draw naked people. That's always fun. You could read a book or listen to music and draw from that. That project where I drew while I was listening to audiobooks, that was really fun, and that's something I will definitely adopt into my practice too. I think it's important just to stay busy and to get started, because once you are on a roll, I think that's when it's easy to keep working and then start drawing something more purposefully. Now that you've completed and launched Zoom, what's your next big dream project, either personal or client-wise? That is such an interesting question. I'm very not goal-driven in that way, like in terms of I want to achieve this, I want to work with this brand. But the next things that I want to do next year is have another solo show. I haven't had one for a year or two now. been too long. I think it's important to do those things that are completely separate from everything else that you're doing. So I want to have a solo show. I want to create another book next year. I'm already in talks with my publisher on that one. I'm really excited about the concept, so I hope they love it too. It seems positive so far, we'll see. So I want to do some homewares and ceramics, but those are just kind of on the back burner if I get an opportunity to, if I find someone to collaborate with, etc. But mainly I want to do another book, and I want to have a solo show. Those are my main goals for next year. Hey Sha'an, what are some tips on managing an online store for your art/merchandises? About to start one myself. I think you need to know, most importantly, what you are capable of, because I think I went through a time when I had a job and an online store where it was really hard for me to keep up with orders, and I kind of disappointed people. Not a lot of people, but still I got complaints about late shipments and stuff like that, and that really stressed me out. And on top of that, I was disappointing people, which sucks. Start small and see like what the demand is for your work. I would also simultaneously try to build an audience on other platforms, just so that when you release something, there is demand for it. And I think the main thing is to focus on loving what you're selling, like loving making what you're selling, so that if it doesn't sell straight away, you're not too disappointed because the journey there was freaking awesome. But yeah, I may not be the best. Maybe we should ask Chris this. Should we do a Chris Q&A? Because he handles most of my store stuff now, so he's probably a better person to ask. We should do a Chris Q&A. Comment below if you want a Chris Q&A. Tell us how your book launch went from your point of view of things. Well, you guys saw it. How did you think it went? If you came, let me know what you thought. It was really nice to talk to everyone, actually. There's quite a few people that watch my vlogs there, so it was really, really fun. But I was really stoked. It was a whirlwind. I was getting tossed around. I don't think I had a full conversation with any one person, even like all of my friends, which was insane. It was kind of just like, I'm over here, and then I'm over here, and then I'm over here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's a lot of questions. I hope you guys loved this studio vlog. Let me know what you think, however you want to. And if you have any more questions, let me know. I hope you have an awesome day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Also, is it really lame that I'm wearing a shirt that I designed for like a band that I like? Like it was the actual merch, but I don't know if it's lame. Maybe I'll cut that out so no one knows. Bye.